Be sure to look out for more of that in our next episode. Now for some really amazing stuff. Kyusho jitsu was kept hidden from the Western world for many, many years. Now we say, welcome to the art of the knockout with a mere touch to a pressure point. This is no mumbo jumbo. Like me, it's the real McCoy.
Power Combat Feature.
An eye-opening seminar was recently held in Johannesburg, attracting a multitude of martial artists to experience Kyusho jitsu, the manipulation of pressure points and energy flow within the human body.
Like this, and then hit. Yeah, that hurts. Okay, so you got to be very
Master
careful.
M.ALMahdi demonstrates
so if
how.
I tap him again here, okay, he feels the effect. But if I tap him on a pressure point and then feel it, okay, you can really put some pressure into the person and take him out.
The targeting of strategic points on the body disturbs the rhythm and energy flow, resulting in a painful and devastating effect for one's opponent.
Okay? Don't die on us. If I strike this way, you can start to see there's a bigger effect, but after he catches his breath, we'll ask him what he felt.
I felt compression from back to front. It wasn't in the middle. Like went all the way through, from this point to the back. Also the heart felt a bit...
Don't worry.
In the hands of a trained instructor or expert such as Evan, the effect is quickly neutralized and provides the students with some very valuable working tools, no matter what martial arts background they come from. With countless points ready for manipulation on the body, the key in learning is to actually do it and experience it. And that means giving as well as receiving pain. An international authority on Kyusho jitsu, Master Evan, can best describe how Kyusho jitsu actually works.
Well, what Kyusho is it's learning to get the weaker anatomical structures of the body. Now, there's two types of Kyusho. You could either work into the vascular tissue or the nervous tissue. What we like to do is we work into the nervous tissue because what happens is if you hit the blood systems, you can actually damage the body. By striking the nerves are a lot more resilient than the blood tissue, so we can cause an effect, but we don't seriously hurt the individual. That way we can practice it better, and let's face it, an art is getting out of a situation and not causing damage. So it protects you in a court of law as well. It's not style specific. It's all we're doing is fine-tuning how you do your martial art. If you're striking someone in the face, we just show you a better place to hit and a better angle to get at it. So anybody can do it in any style.
This is what makes Kyusho jitsu so powerful. No matter of your strength, if you're much older and having a much younger, stronger, more agile opponent, you're not relying on the muscle strength. We're striking the nerve points which lie between the muscles, and therefore know how big and strong the guy is. By accessing your central nervous system and sending a signal to the brain, you can cause incapacitation or unconsciousness.
Goes to various degrees.
It was then time to put some newly gained knowledge to the test, causing controlled knockouts. And then the safe revival methods are applied, literally reversing the effect of the disruption of the energy flow. And it's all back to normal. With almost everyone trying a knockout technique, it was time to see something truly amazing, something that these students had hoped to see in real life. As Master Evan explains to everyone at the seminar what he is about to do, an extremely difficult Kyusho jitsu technique called a handshake knockout, the tension rises.
Handshaking.
There's dead silence as the 120-kilogram man hits the deck right out in awe. A case in point for the art of Kyusho jitsu. And it's all over in a couple of minutes.
Can you describe what that did?
It felt like you punched me, knockout, sir.
What I did with the handshake basically is when I shook his hand, I entered some extra energy into the person. But I did something a little trickier. For many years, people have read about something called Ki Jitsu. And what that is learning to use sound to vibrate the body functions in a different pattern. Each one of our systems vibrates. Our electrical energy, our nervous system, it vibrates. If we make a sound and make a different vibration, we can alter that vibration in the other person. And as you saw when I shook his hand, I said a slight sound. You might not pick it up on the camera or hearing it, but what happened is that vibration just shook his nervous system in such a way that it unbalanced him and he could not stand anymore.
A fitting way to end off a truly amazing seminar, and as the saying goes, in the hands of an expert, it looks so easy.
I have to admit, if I hadn't seen it myself, I would never have believed it. But it really works.